Welcome to the UI7 Newsbreak. I'm Cole Henke. We have a lot to cover in the next 5 minutes, including a hurricane in Ireland and some Illini football. So let's get started. Over the weekend, Europe got a little taste of the problems that the U.S. has been facing due to hurricanes the past couple months. Hurricane Ophelia made landfall yesterday in Ireland, and 97-mile-per-hour winds tore their way through the country. The death toll is at 3 as of this morning, and more than 360,000 homes were left without electricity. As emergency crews clean up the wreckage, citizens of Ireland have been assured that electricity should be restored soon. I know everybody here in the U.S. can feel for Ireland as they go through this tough time. Looking at the weather, fortunately, we are not expecting any hurricanes to head our way. In fact, expect to see nothing but sun for the next 5 days. It'll be a big change from the gloomy, rainy days we had at the end of last week, as temperatures will be hovering around the high 60s and the low 70s. And with nighttime temperatures sitting in the 50s, it's perfect temperature for a nice bonfire. I don't know about all of you, but I'm really excited to finally be able to wear a hoodie and not melt when I walk outside. This coming week looks like it is perfect for a nice bike ride. Neutral Cycle in Champaign is preparing for the transition into fall just like everybody else. Gone is the time for buying bikes, and now it's all about fixing them.
It's only been 2 years since Neutral Cycle moved into its new location on 5th and Green, but the workers there already feel like they have made a big impact on the community.
But I think we're getting a better and better reputation, especially with not just the cycling community, but the campus cycling community.
That reputation has been built on 2 foundations, as Neutral Cycle has become a hotspot for students to get a new bike or get repairs done. Store manager Michael Naumeyer said that business has been about the same that it's always been, and the store just made it through its first big rush of the school year.
It's a lot of sales at the beginning of the school year, and it's transitioning now to tons of repairs. You know, every Monday we come in and there's just a torrent of flats coming in the door. So
the mechanics at Neutral Cycle are a well-oiled machine now, though. During the fall, they come to work with at least 10 flat tires waiting for them every day, but they always have them fixed and ready to go by the next day. Fellow mechanic and student Fernando Ramon Garcia said that it's that level of service, along with the friendly atmosphere, that is what makes Neutral Cycle the best bike shop on campus.
The first thing when you enter the door is not like, oh, you know, I want to sell you something. It's more of a friendly sort of atmosphere where they just talk to you, they become your friends, and then they actually teach you, you know.
I guess you can say that this place is off the chain. With UI7 News, I'm Cole Henke.
Neutral Cycle is expecting to have a very busy fall when the construction on Green Street finishes up. That way people can actually get there. Maybe the Illinois football team should visit Neutral Cycle this week because it sure blew a tire in its game this weekend. According to head coach Lovie Smith, the Illini were never really in the game when they squared up against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The Illini lost 35-24, but it wasn't all bad for the Illini. Quarterback Jeff George Jr. threw 308 yards and 2 touchdowns. The former was a career high, but he also threw 2 interceptions. Freshman wide receiver Ricky Smalling broke 100 receiving yards for the first time in his career, and the Illini defense forced 2 turnovers. But in the end, the Rutgers ground game was just too strong.
Never really were in it. You just talk about defense versus their offense. You can't let a team run the ball like that. If a team runs the ball like that on you, most of the time it will say loss at the end.
The Scarlet Knights rushed for 274 yards compared to the Illini's 84. All 5 of Rutgers' touchdowns came from its running game. The next time the Illini play at home will be in 2 weeks for their homecoming matchup against Wisconsin. The Illini are now 2-4 and sitting at the bottom of the Big Ten. Not really where Lovie Smith and co. want to be, but we'll see how they do in the back half of the season. And that's your UI7 Newsbreak. My name is Cole Henke. We had a good time today. We made it, you know. So see you later and have a great day.